Hello. Today we are going to be talking about how to create real urgency for your offer. Hey everyone, welcome to today's live. I'm Heather Blaze, your go-to business coach. And today we are diving into a topic that every service-based entrepreneur needs to master, creating real urgency for your offer. So if you're a coach, a consultant, an expert in whatever field, or you're a professional maybe who has ditched that 9 to 5 and want to start an online business, then you're in the perfect space. So grab your notepads because you won't want to miss this. All right, let's kick things off by talking about the common approaches that many entrepreneurs take, the use of traditional urgency tactics. You've probably come across strategies like closing the cart, raising prices, or throwing in last-minute bonuses to encourage immediate action. But when we rely on these tactics, it can create a sense of pressure that leads to really quick decisions. Okay. It may lead to people might buy in the heat of the moment, but what happens is that afterwards, we often see that these tactics can erode trust, and customers might feel like they were manipulated into making a decision. And that's really not the foundation that we want for long-term business relationships. It's like building a house on really shaky ground. Sure, it might stand for a bit, but eventually it may crumble. And in a world of business, we want our foundation to be solid, built on trust, built on transparency, and genuine connection. Another downside of those traditional urgency tactics is that they create a sense of scarcity that might not align with reality. So closing the cart, raising the price, it might give that short-term boost, but it can also lead to a feeling of artificial scarcity. And the customers of today are smart enough to really see through that. Again, we want to build trust, not create an atmosphere of uncertainty. So our challenge today is to move beyond these traditional tactics. We're aiming for a more authentic, trust-based approach that really resonates with our audience's real need and desire. And that brings us to the exciting alternative, creating urgency based on internal motivation. So let's dive deeper into that. This is all about understanding and really tapping into the real motivations that drive people to take action without relying on external pressures. So think about it this way. External urgency tactics might get someone to buy, but it doesn't guarantee that they're invested in the long run. It's like sparking a flame with a match, right? It burns brightly initially, but it fizzles out quickly. So what we're after is igniting a fire from within, something that keeps burning so that it drives consistent action and commitment. So you uncover this internal urgency, which means that you connect with these individuals who have genuine pressing needs to solve their problems right now. It's about identifying those clients whose internal drive is so strong that they're ready to take action because they believe in the value of what you have to offer. So you're not pushing them to move. Instead, you're meeting them where they are already on their journey, right? It's about understanding your prospect's story, their challenges, and aligning your offer with their internal motivations. Now, you might be wondering, how do we do that? Right? Well, that's where the magic lies, in truly understanding your audience, their pain points, and their deep-rooted desires that keep them up at night. Let's break down how we can shift from the focus of the external pressures to tapping into the internal drivers that create real lasting urgency, I should say. Then actually, before I go deep onto that, say hi. Can you hear me? Let me know if you're here. If you're here live, you can put hashtag live. If you're here with me on the replay, you can put hashtag replay. And also, if you have any questions or you're facing any challenges in your business or wondering, how do I apply this to my business, you can post that in the comments and I will be happy to answer that for you. Okay, not seeing anybody now. Oh, and if you want me to see your name, then you can type in your name because I can't see your name unless you do that. So I'll check back on that. So anyway, yeah, real urgency, internal drivers that create real urgency and lasting urgency, right? But let me just first share a real life example. Okay, so I work with amazing service-based entrepreneurs who don't just want to make money. Okay, they really have a burning need to get their message out to the world. Every day without that happening feels like a missed opportunity. So just like for my client, Trisha. Okay, so Trisha is what does she call herself? She is a rapid transformational therapist. Okay. So she gets major results through her program. She's been in my program for 4 weeks now. She just got her first high ticket client. So congrats on that. If you're watching this, Trisha, amazing. Typically it takes about 8 to 12 weeks for my clients to get their first high ticket client. So 4 weeks is pretty amazing. Now she's really able to communicate her value around what she's offering clearly, right? So that really deeply resonates with her audience. She helps people who have recently gotten out of narcissistic abusive relationships and shows them how to break that pattern so they don't attract another narcissist. They don't keep, because what happens is typically, even for everybody, not just for people that are in narcissistic abusive relationships, but we tend to attract the same people over and over again because we're experiencing life through the lens that we experience life. And sometimes there's some deep wounds in there that haven't been healed from some trauma or from childhood or from certain things growing up. And so what ends up happening, especially if you get into a narcissistic abusive relationship, and I know this because I was in one and have moved and done all the work to get past it, but there were deep wounds that weren't healed. And so I asked myself, why would I attract someone like this? And second of all, why would I allow it to go on for so long? It was taking that responsibility and really trying to figure that out in order to move past it so it wouldn't happen again, because it was a really painful experience and I suffered a lot from it. And that's what these people are out there that are looking for Trisha that can't find her. And that's why we're working on her marketing and her messaging and all that stuff and putting her package together so she can really get great, quick results for these people, take them out of that suffering into thriving and having loving relationships that they really deserve. Right. So she's really passionate about this. Of course, she needs to make the money because we all have bills to pay. That's what our society is built on. We need to make money to live. So why not just get paid for doing something that you're really passionate about and what you love to do and helping people and making that impact, right? So I help people who help people, so then it has this ripple effect in the world. And that's really important to me. And that's one of my whys. And that's one of my standards that I look for in a client, right? So I'm really clear about that. So what's my secret to creating real urgency with my prospects is understanding that it's not just about the money. Okay. It's about a deep desire to fulfill a purpose. And I want clients who are really passionate about what they do, not just chasing a paycheck. Make sense? So to find clients that are eager to hire you with what you offer, your messaging and everything you put out should speak directly to what really motivates them. So how we attract these ideal clients is by aligning our messaging with their motivations. You have to understand what makes them tick. And you'll find in your business, so dive deep into their world, listen to their conversations, and pay attention to their pain points and their desires. What keeps them up at night? What are their aspirations? What have they always wanted? When you know the answers to these questions, you're better equipped to speak their language and it will really resonate deeper with them. So what I do with my clients is I have a proprietary niche encoding system is what I call it. And so I walk my clients through exercises to go so deep on this. It takes weeks. We go through different exercises throughout the weeks to really get into the psychology of what their ideal clients are saying. What words are they using? What words would really resonate with them? Right? What did they say to their spouse the other night? I get on the phone with people and they're like, I watched a video of yours and it was like you literally repeated the exact same words that I said to my husband last night. How did you know? Are you a fly on my wall? Like I get that a lot, right? Because I've gone so deep into this work. And that's what I show my clients to do too, is like, how do you go so deep into uncovering these things so that your message really resonates with those ready to buy, ready to invest clients. What we ultimately need is we want to make an impact on people by being able to go deep with them, having them show up, be committed, all this stuff. And that takes an investment of time, investment of money, so that they can really get the results. They'll feel heard, they'll feel understood and on a level that no one else has been able to articulate. And they'll just gravitate towards you versus anyone else. You'll automatically stand out against the competition when you do this properly. Okay. So now when you create content, whether it's on your website or social media or in your emails, It ensures that it reflects your client's journey and, that you're speaking to their internal motivations and you're also addressing their challenges, right? And you position you and your offer as the solution that they've been searching for in that moment, right? You can also use stories and testimonials that showcase real transformation. So let your potential clients see themselves in the success stories of others. So when they can visualize that positive impact your service can have on their lives, that internal urgency is just naturally triggered. And another crucial aspect is transparency. So be open and honest about what you offer. Clearly communicate the value, the benefits, and how it aligns with their deepest desires. So remember that authenticity always builds trust, and the trust is the foundation of any lasting relationship. Utilize platforms where your ideal clients are most active. If they spend more time on certain social media channels or forums, that's where you want to be. So tailor your messaging to fit the specific language and tone of those platforms. It should take about 15 to 20 minutes a day maximum. There are about 2 hours a week tops. Okay. So quality over quantity. Engage with your audience there. Respond to their comments, messages, and participate in conversations. When potential clients see that you genuinely care about their concerns and are actively involved, it just further solidifies their trust. So remember, attracting the right clients, it's a two-way street. It's not only that you want to appeal to them, right? But you also want them to resonate with you. Okay. Just not your messaging, right? So show authentic side of your business, share your journey, and let them connect with the real person behind the brand. So as you craft your messaging and authentically connect with your audience, with their internal motivations, you're not just attracting clients, you're building a community of individuals who are really aligned with your mission and they're ready to embark on this journey with you. Now, I'd love to hear from you. So what strategies have you found effective in attracting your ideal clients? Okay. So don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Just remember, it's not about pushing people. It's about pulling those who share your internal urgency. Move beyond those traditional tactics. Aim for a more authentic, trust-based approach that really resonates with your audience's real needs and desires. So if you're struggling with this, I'm here to help. If you're ready to attract clients with real urgency, but are still unsure of how to proceed, then comment urgent and someone from my team or I will get in touch with you ASAP. And if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that and subscribe button if you want to see more valuable content. I'm here every Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m. Eastern time. And also, if you want to put in the comments any challenges that you're facing in your business, if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed or feel like you're spinning your wheels or just throwing stuff up on the wall to see what sticks and you're not getting those results, that just put it in the comments there and I'd be happy to answer it. Even if you're watching the replay, I get notified on different questions. Yeah, I'm happy to help. And if you ever want to go deep, again, I offer a 30-minute, sometimes it can go longer, 45-minute call. And it's a free call and we can go deep dive into whatever challenges you're facing. And I'm like a GPS and a doctor combined for business. What I can do is I'll ask you a bunch of questions to uncover what's really going on and see where you're at and where you want to go, where you want to take your business. And then I can literally give you the steps of what it would take to take you from where you are to what you want to achieve, just like a GPS would, like those directions. I've been doing this a long time, so it's really easy for me to just hop on a call. And then of course, if you need help and we seem like a good fit to work together, then of course I'll make you an offer and invite you in. And if not, then that's totally cool too. I can point you in the direction of someone that I might know that can get you there. So anyway, but you got to be either a coach, a consultant, an expert in something, or have a service, provide a service that really impacts people's lives. Like I said earlier, yeah, go forth and boost you. Wishing you lots of success. Take care.